So I did say I would make an Iris explain video, and here it is. So first off, the basic question: who is Iris? So Iris Guerrero, or Miss Guerrero, is not only the protagonist of my story, but also the chief researcher and chief operative of the organization within my story called AOU. Anomaly Observation Unit. It's a work in progress, leave it alone. And basically, she's in charge of taking care of anomalies. Now, what anomalies are? They are creatures who aren't supposed to exist in this world and are often very aggressive or bloodthirsty. I shall go more in depth with them and give them their own descriptions with visuals at another time. But basically, there are 5 classes. There's the beast-like, shifters, the environmental anomalies, individuals, and stabilized. Now, to explain the eyes on her arm, while Iris was working and closing the shift up for the night, she ended up encountering the anomaly known as Frenzy. I haven't drawn him yet, but he will be the eyes you see in her eyes and on her arm. And she was immediately consumed and completely molded into the main body after being dragged in, but hung on to her thread of an individuality by a miracle per se. After encountering Frenzy, they made a deal that would link their lives together in exchange for Iris being a host, which is why you see the eyes on her arm. It technically saved her life, but as you see, her left arm and left eye were immediately consumed and taken over as the host appendages for Frenzy. In exchange, though, the anomaly gave her full control of its abilities, considering the mind manipulation that comes with its eyes, a rather slow healing factor, and the strength and speed of a normal anomaly beyond the normal capabilities of a human being. However, these newfound powers came at a price, as most things do, due to their relationship being almost symbiotic. Frenzy is like a parasite, and is slowly consuming her body as it merges with her on a genetic level. She has adapted some of its traits as becoming more aggressive, as an anomaly would, and her body has had physical changes to adapt to its abilities over the course of 5 years. However, it's impossible to say whether she'll survive fully merging with the entity. Human bodies simply aren't supposed to handle anomalies, especially not one on the levels of individuals, which are basically the highest class. They have already merged a substantial amount on a genetic level, around, say, 60%. So separation at this point would be nearly impossible without killing them. Also, following these other side effects, Iris also has to deal with voices in her head, a side effect for being with Frenzy, due to it being an array of voices trapped in its main body. So, to put simply, she is very tired and it's impossible to get a good night's sleep almost any time.